What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to break down a couple of backbeat fills that'll help your drumming flow like a river of smooth, delicious buttercream. But first, what are backbeat fills? Backbeat fills are drum fills where we continue accenting the snare drum on the backbeats throughout the duration of the fill. They really help things flow more seamlessly, and they do a lot to blur the lines between what is a groove and what is a fill, instead of things getting all segmented like 3 measures of a groove, 1 measure of a fill. Everything ends up feeling more like a continuous stream of consciousness. So I'm going to break down 2 different combinations and the process that I used to arrive at these combinations. Each combination consists of 2 measures of 16th notes with a halftime feel, so we're going to accent the snare drum on beat 3 in each measure. I'm going to demonstrate this first combination, and then we'll break it down and see what it's made up of. All right, let's break it down. So looking at the notation here, you'll see little brackets all over the place, and I use those to show the smaller sticking patterns that make up this larger phrase. And it's a lot of just right, left, left, or kick, left, left, which I think of as interchangeable patterns for the most part, but they're positioned in a way that allows me to always play a single stroke with my right hand, in this case, on beat 3. And that's really important because those backbeats are the common thread that help these fills still feel like a groove. If we had some type of double stroke grouping that intersected with beat 3, it ends up being way more difficult to make the backbeats nice and clear. So I built this phrase starting at the backbeats, and then I kind of filled in the spaces in between. However, to get into the alternating right, left, kick, left thing, I play a paradiddle diddle to start the phrase, right, left, left, and then an extra right, left, and that fills the first 2 beats. And starting at the 3rd beat, the backbeat, is where I really kick into the right, left, kick, left thing. Now, the backbeat in the 2nd measure is where we sort of come out of the right, left, kick, left deal. So we have that kick on the last 16th note of beat 2 in the 2nd measure, and then to come out of the phrase, I play right, left, right, left, and that first right-hand stroke of that grouping is on the snare drum, because that's our backbeat. I'm going to demonstrate this phrase again, starting with just kick, snare, and hi-hats. For the most part, my left hand is just going to chill on the hi-hats. Left hand's going to get a lot of hi-hat action today. And then I'll start to orchestrate the right hand and get some melodic content in there as well. All right, so that's the first combination. Now, for the second combination, same kind of thing. I'm going to demonstrate it first, and then we'll break it down. Alright, this second combination is definitely better suited to getting us all over the place, but it's built really similarly to the first combination. The combination is built entirely from right-left kick, or kick-right-left, depending on how you want to interpret it, but positioned in ways that allows our left hand, in this case, to always play the snare drum on beat 3. The only catch is we need to add a few extra kicks to make sure everything fits properly. Looking at the notation, all the little groups of right-left kick are bracketed together, and this really exposes where the extra kicks land throughout the phrase. And like the first combination, I built this phrase by starting at the backbeat. So I whipped out some pencil and paper, I wrote a big L where beat 3 was, and then I worked backwards and gradually filled in the spaces. And this process works especially well if you are repeating a smaller grouping, particularly an odd-numbered grouping. It helps phrases retain more direction, and it stops things from just sounding kinda aimless. So, demonstrating this second combination again, just between kick, snare, and hi-hats to get it started, which I don't think sounds particularly good with that arrangement, but then I'll gradually orchestrate things around, and this one really comes to life when we get ourselves all over the toms. This is an extremely flexible process. I highly encourage you to explore using different small sticking patterns or even different rhythmic rates. Today, everything was just 16th notes, but you could absolutely do the same thing in triplets or quintuplets or septuplets. It requires tons of trial and error, and not every combination you try is going to sound good or feel good, but with enough practice, you'll eventually develop a sort of intuition where you can improvise these kinds of fills. Your brain will begin to move faster than your hands, and that's where the ability to improvise with this stuff will come in. You'll be able to plan far enough in advance that you could always catch the backbeat reliably and never break the flow. If you like what you saw in this video, check out my Patreon page. Your support grants you access to transcriptions for this video, as well as transcriptions for all my other lesson videos. And follow me on Instagram @drummerhar to see more videos of my playing. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.